Yo, we live, yo. What's going down? Another one. Another one. Yes, sir. It's official. Like a referee when I whistle. We live. Yo. Man. It's going down, man. Get out here, man. The late night special. Yeah, I know, right? I'm late. Yeah, late night special. Hey, man. Saturday night. Nothing going on, man. Can't go nowhere. You can go somewhere, but where you gonna go? You know? Shit. Yeah. Better late than never. Plus, there's nobody doing nothing anyway. What they doing? Can't go nowhere. Where you going at? Go to the store and back. Go get you something to eat. If you don't want to cook, that's it. Where you going? Where you going? New York City's shut down. Where you going? Stay out the streets. Stay out the streets. Stay out the streets. I'm telling you. Don't follow these other groups of people. Stay your ass home. That's real talk. Stay home. Stay out the streets. You can't follow these. Stop trying to follow other people. I learned that a long time ago. Because I used to see other people do things, and I'd be like, hey, man, how come you didn't say nothing to them? Because they ain't you, and you ain't them. So stay your ass home. So you got to see, this is what I'm talking about. You got to be 3 to 5 steps ahead of what everybody else is doing out here. You got to outsmart these fools, man. I don't care who it is. Cops, your professor at college, the teacher at the school, your co-workers, the supervisor at your job. I don't care who it is. You gotta outsmart these people. You gotta think way ahead of them. You can't be waiting on them to hook you up. Hell no. You gotta have options, man. You gotta make it that way. You can't be sitting around being all passive, thinking somebody owe you something. That's what white people do. They think somebody owed them something. Every last one of them. For the most part. You can't be doing that shit. Hey, look, I've been living long enough. I ain't never had nobody give me nothing. I'm still waiting on somebody to give me something. Where's the hookup? I ain't got the hookup yet. When is the hookup coming? I'm still waiting on the hookup. Everything that I've achieved, everything that I've got, I earned it. No hookups over here. Yeah, I had people look out. I ain't had no hookup. Oh, no. No hookup. Mm-hmm. I just thought you would have been on 5. I was looking for at 5? I was asleep around that time. I woke up about 7:30. I was asleep. Around 5. Donald Trump owes me a stimulus check. You get it. You get your check, I guess. I got mine last week. I was surprised. I'm like, oh, look what I got. 1,200. I thought that shit was funny. 1,200. Got that. That's free money. No such thing as free, but you know what I'm saying. That's free money. Free money, baby. Free money. There's no such thing as free. Hey, but you know, they're gonna find a way to get it back somehow. Yeah, no. Oh no, no, that's the wrong number. That's the wrong number. It's 800-315-8203. You got questions? I got answers. 1,200. What up? CG Progress 48 in the house. Eric in the house. I slept for about 4 hours. Like 4 hours sleep. So you know what that means? That means I'm gonna be up for a long time tonight. You know, I'm gonna be up for a long time. Probably all night. It's happened before. It happened about 2 weeks ago. I think I went to sleep like 4 to 4 in the afternoon to until 10 at night. Not even 10 at night. Man, I was up until 6 o'clock in the morning. I was just on the internet, looking at TV, listening to audio books. You know, I'm like, this is ridiculous. And I didn't want to be up that late. I just couldn't go to sleep. How do I do it? I don't know, bro. When it's time to sleep, it's time to sleep. You know, it could be day, night, or whatever. I just lay down and pass the hell out. Just get comfortable, bro, and you pass out. You know? That's it, bro. Most of the time, I don't sleep as much as I would like at nights. So if that's the case, I got to make up for my sleep during the day. That's pretty much how I get down, especially for the past month, because people where I'm at, people are working from home. They're interrupting my routine. See it. You know, hey, send them back to work. Send them back to work, Mr. President. Mr. President, send them back to work. Oh, man. I need some vodka. I don't drink no more, man. I don't drink no more. I stopped drinking about 4 years ago. Now, every once in a while, I'll drink a beer, but I don't drink no more, man. I can't get caught slipping up here, man. Not up here, not in Atlanta. I can't get caught slipping. Not here. Great, though. Woo wee. In Georgia, sure. Can't get caught slipping like that up here. So I said, hey, I'm gonna just stop drinking altogether. You know. Yeah. So who's seen the Michelle Obama documentary on Netflix? Who's seen it? Why did I give up drinking? I just got I just wanted to go a different direction. So I just decided just to leave it alone. You know. Yeah. That's nothing happened. I didn't get no DUI or nothing. You know, I wasn't no alcoholic. I didn't beat the family up or beat the girl up. No, I ain't had nothing happen like that. I just wanted to leave it alone. It's time to move on. The I looked at it, that shit was slowing me down, man. So see, check this out. If drinking, if I didn't stop drinking, I would have never wrote 3 books. I might have had one, but not 3. So that shit was just slowing me down, you know? Yeah. Who's seen the documentary? Michelle Obama. If you've seen the documentary on Netflix, call up. Let's talk about it. I saw it yesterday. Yeah, I saw it yesterday for the first time. I got some there's pros and cons when it comes to the Miss Michelle Obama and the documentary. Yeah. There's 2 sides to this. Yeah, yeah. You met her in person, Eric? Okay. Where you met her at, Eric? You when she was doing the book tour or what? Yeah, that, yeah. You haven't seen it yet because it's liberal. What? Garbage. You call it garbage. Yeah, damn, man. Man, you hard on it. I thought I was hard on her. But boy, you're damn. You call it garbage. Yeah, it was kind of like it it can be taken out of context for sure. I don't know I don't know what the purpose was. It what was the purpose of the documentary? I don't. I like. What's the point of even doing this thing? Why? I mean, how much money did she get paid? I don't know. I don't know, but she probably got a couple million to do it. Somebody told me 100 million. Is that true? She got $100 million deal with Netflix. I heard. That's the word on the street. They got $100 million deal. I mean, if that's true, hey, more power to her. But she didn't give no solutions. I noticed that because she know the deal. But basically, what I got from the documentary is this. This is where I'm from. This is my trials and tribulations. I've been called names. I've been held back. I got lucky to go to Princeton, and I got lucky to go to law school. This is where my family came from. Now I made it to the White House. Now what's next? What's the next chapter in my life? That's basically what the documentary is all about. That's basically what it's all about, really. It's not a very empowering story, really. And see, she's figured out, like not most, a few Black people have figured out how to sell their story so white people can go buy it. Now, it's based on the book. Now, I haven't read her book, but when I heard her books was flying off the shelves, and the majority of white women were buying it, I already knew what the book was about because I know the formula. Basically, the formula is like this. If you want white folks to buy your book, you have to talk about your pain and your struggle, the Black struggle. Talk about how you got called names and you got beat up and you were discriminated against. Oh, they love that. They'll eat that up. Now, I think it's strategic on her part to do that. Now, I don't think every Black person take that approach on purpose, but I think she took that approach on purpose. I give you another example. The guy, what's the guy name? Ex-Navy SEAL. God damn it. I can't. God damn it. What's the guy name, man? Help me out. He ex-Navy SEAL, Black dude. He came out with a book. I got the book and I still can't remember. Maybe I got the book in here somewhere. Maybe I can find it real quick. Let's see. God damn it. Man. What's the dude name? I had the book in here somewhere. Maybe I can find it real quick. Oh man. Yeah, David Goggins. There you go. Yeah, David Goggins. He don't give a damn what you say about him. He put it all in the book. Take it or leave it. I don't care. What you gonna do to me? That's the type of deal. That's the approach he took. He ain't strategically done nothing. Take it or leave it. I don't care how much you sell, whatever. And that shit started flying off the shelf. He was number 2. I think he's probably still number 2 behind Michelle Obama. And he's independent. He's self-published. But he ain't strategically trying to do nothing. This is just how he is. Just like me. See, they eat that up. The Black struggle, Oh, see, David Goggins, if you know his story, he's from born and raised in Indiana. His dad was a band member of uh what's the dude name? Slick Rick, no, not Slick Rick. Rick James. His dad was a band member from Rick James. So they were partying, getting high and all that junk. All that. His dad used to come home, turn out the whole house. And then he said, well, they live in Indiana. The white kids used to call him names, and I think he might have got beat up at some point. So, he was looking for validation growing up. He picked up weight, and he lost the weight, so he could go in the Navy. Not the Navy, in the Army first. Then when he got out the Army, he went in the Navy. And then when he went in the Navy, the rest is history. As a Navy SEAL, he did, I think almost 20 years. I think he might have did 20 years. He retired, and he basically put all his whole story in the book, and he didn't care. And they ate that up. It started flying off the shelf. And now he's like speak on stages probably all over the world by now. Well, not now, but before this pandemic came about, he was speaking all over the world, all over the country for sure. And so he like take it or leave it. He doesn't care what you think. So I already knew what his book was. I already knew what was in there before I read it. Just like I knew what was in Michelle Obama's book. And I haven't read her book, and I know what's in there. And when they told me the documentary was based on the book, oh, okay. Now I know why it was selling. Because I know the formula. Because I could easily write a book and sell 100,000 copies. But I ain't got time for all that. Plus, I didn't get beat up and called names when I was growing up. I did the beating. Nobody beat me up when I was growing up. White people beat me up. We beat them up. Yeah, that's how it was. But hey, I can easily lie. I can easily make up a story, But I ain't got time for all that. She gave me a job on a college tour. Oh, okay. That's cool. That was we being slaughtered, and Obama better not dare say fucking thing about Trump, presidential power. Yeah, I know, man. Getting our ass kicks out here in these streets. Man, so many people be sending me videos, man. Crazy shit be happening. I'm like, man, don't even send me no more of this shit. Some of this stuff I don't even look at, man. I'm like, man, I'm tired of it. Because it's the same bullshit for the past 20 years. Since the cell phones came out, basically. Since I had a cell phone, it's been over 20 years. Yeah, over 20 years since I had a cell phone. Since I had a cell phone, the same old bullshit, man. First, they used to send me stuff through email. Now they send me the stuff on IG or Facebook. Oh man, I'm tired of this shit. I'm damn that shit. If you want somebody to leave you alone, man, you got to push back. It's like a bully. Somebody teasing you and picking on you at school, we got to punch him in the mouth. And then he'll stop or think twice about doing it again. You got to give people a reason to do things. People don't just do things for good morals or values or no. Don't work like that. Women don't work like that either. So if the women don't work like that, what makes you think another man is going to act like that? It don't work like that, man. Isn't that empowering? I'm from where you are and made it here. You can too, to our young black sisters. You from where I am? Where you from, Mark? Oh, you know where I'm from. Unless you're talking about the documentary. Let's see. White people love seeing black people suffer, be they conservative or liberal. Yeah, they like the black struggle. That makes them feel good. Makes them feel empowered. Makes them feel like, man, I ain't got it that bad. At least I ain't black. Better him than me. It's that type of mindset. I am promoting your books to a who? To a lot of males. Oh, okay, that's cool, Eric. Appreciate it. Let's be 100, brothers. That sorry bastard. You talking about Obama? Barack. Yeah, man. I tell you, man, there's a lot of bait and switch and a lot of deception when Barack Obama was president, man. And I have to admit, I drank the Kool-Aid when he was first elected. Yeah, I drank the Kool-Aid, man. I thought this guy was something that he wasn't when he first got elected. And by the time, I think about the third year of his first election, that's when I was like, yeah, this guy is he's something else, you know. And then when I did my research on him, that's what I was like, oh, okay, I understand now. This all makes sense. He has no connection to us, really, based on his background and how he grew up. So that it makes sense. Makes sense to me, you know. So I get it. But hey, man, it is what it is. Nah, we don't got no friends. We don't got no allies. We don't got no leaders. You got to be your own leader. That's what it is. The best you can do is be your own leader and start your own little tribe of people where you live at. And you can still link up with other tribes of people. Just like what we're doing right now. You can do the same thing where you live at. People doing this all over the country. They'll come online. I know people that's been doing this for 30 years now. They'll come online, they'll interact with each other. They'll start a group online, and then they'll have like a conference. And then people will come out, fly out, wherever. At first, it'll be like you know, probably less than 100 people the first time. Then after that, it'll be 100, maybe 150 people, 400 people, 500 people, and on and on and on. So you build just like that. That's the best you can do, really. That's the best anybody can do. I believe in Obama also, but his mindset to me was kind of like Tiger Woods. He really didn't want to be looked at as a minority. I don't know how he wanted to be looked at, to be honest. I know how he was raised. I know who he was raised by, and I know he was adopted, and I know his uh family history. So that's all I no, that's all really I need to know. I don't know how he thinks or how he wanted to be looked at. That stuff really matters to me. Only thing that matters to me is what you do. What you do, your actions. That matters to me. You know, that's how I see it. I don't care who you are. What you do, that matters to me more than anything. See, I never voted in my life because it's not necessary. We are a unique group that suffered from slavery till this day. Yeah, we are unique. Yeah, we are special people living in this country, especially, you know. Yeah, I tell people, um, not everybody, but some people that I've met over the past 10 years, I tell people, I said, look, my family ain't no damn immigrants. My family from South Carolina. My family ain't from no goddamn Africa, some shit like that. My grandmother told me where she was from. My grandmother told me where she was from when I was 6 years old for the first time. You know. Now on my dad's side, hell, I never met them. They were killed during Jim Crow. So I don't know anything, very little. I know what people told me about my people on my dad's side. Very little. I never met my grandmother. I never met my great grandmother on my dad's side. Never met him. I never met my dad. He was killed too. God damn, boy. So the only people I met was on my mom's side. I met my grandmother and my great grandmother on my mom's side. Yeah. On my dad's side, people told me how they was and whatever, you know. And on my grandfather, he had a brother, so he kind of knew a little bit about them, but not much, you know. And my grandmother, she's always been old. She was old when I was born. When I was born, my grandmother was 62 when I was born. So she was always old. And she lived to be 102. So people in my family live long life. That's why I was able to get as much information out of them. Now, a lot of people ain't got it like that. A lot of people, they never met their great grandparents. I did. As a matter of fact, Michelle Obama's her grandfather that she spoke about in the documentary, he's from the same county where I'm from. But the only thing is, he left, went in the military, and then he ended up moving to DC, and he got married, and they ended up moving to Chicago. And as a matter of fact, when they was on the book tour, they they went back where I'm from to see her relatives. And the reason why I know this because it made the newspapers where I'm from when she was on a book tour. And somebody sent me the damn newspaper online. Said, hey, Michelle Obama, she came to town on such and such day and time or whatever. So I know her peoples back where I'm from. But I didn't know they were her peoples until my cousin told me. We think same or something still people. I said, brothers, we have nothing in common with the nations. Don't let every Caucasian fool you. No, we don't got nothing in common with these other groups, people. They come over here with a leg up. Free, unearned benefits. Let me tell you something. It took me, I remember when credit cards first came out. When credit cards first came out, bro, I couldn't get a credit card. Now, everybody around me, when I went to college the first time, everybody around me were getting credit cards. So I applied for a credit card, denied. Denied. So I said, yo, what? Now I can get a Sprint card. Sprint cards were out then. I get a Sprint card, but I couldn't get a credit card? What's the difference? They said, hey, you don't got no credit. Well, no, I don't. How do I get credit? Someone has to open a line of credit for you. Well, how come you can't do it? And he's like, well, we got our rules and policies over here. Someone else have to either you need a co-signer or someone has to take a chance with open a line of credit. So how come you can't take a chance on it? It's that type of deal. But check this out. These other assholes come over here 2 weeks ago, no credit. He'll get his social security number, go online, and get a credit card, $4,000 credit limit. God damn. He ain't got no credit either. Get out of here. Free unearned benefits. Not only do he get a credit card, open line of credit, they'll start sending letters in the mail to his address, Bank of America, for a loan, $40,000. I've seen this with my own eyes. People from all over the world come in. Free loans all the time. Every week, they get free loans in the mail. Right now, they're getting free loans in the mail. Yeah. Now, when I went in the military, that's when I started getting all this stuff, open lines of credit. Because when you go in the military, you're in a in another you're in a another status, basically. Now, when you get out the military, things are gonna change a bit. You're not gonna have all those privileges you had before you while you was in the military. Yeah, you're not gonna see it until a year later. When I was probably like 2 years later. I'd be like, man, I can't get nothing. Damn, I can't get nothing since I got out the Navy, boy. But when I was in the Navy, oh, we get anything. You ain't gotta ask. Hey, do I qualify for that? Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come on in here, sir. I'm like, whoa. All kind of ass kissing going on. But when you get out, oh, the rules change. You know, you gotta reinvent yourself when you get out. It took me a while. Yeah, boy, I tell you. Well, we live in a very corrupt society, man. Yeah, it's a lot of hate, man. It's a lot of it, bro. Yeah, the struggle is real, bro. We are a hidden, special, secret, complicated people, food. Trump knows nation. Yeah, man. We you gotta swim without you gotta swim with the sharks without being eaten out here, bro. We don't got no friends. We don't got no allies. That's why I be saying, man, you gotta have game when you out here, man. You can't be walking around here being all passive, acting playing dumb like you don't know what's going on. Can't afford to do that, man. And it ain't too much room for error. If you can't make all them mistakes like these other people do, unless you can afford it. And I know I done paid out a bunch of money for lawyer fees over the last 20 years. I done paid out. I done had get attorneys and all kind of shit. So I know that shit costs, especially depending on where you live at. You might not be able to afford no attorney. That's why a lot of people go to jail because they can't afford an attorney. That shit be expensive, man. Even if you get a traffic ticket, to get an attorney, that shit is expensive. You get a traffic ticket, a speeding ticket, for example. The ticket might be what, $200-300. That might be 4 points off your license. And you know, if you don't get an attorney, your insurance 9 times out of 10 is gonna go up. So some people were like, I'll just go get an attorney. I'm like, how much you think it's gonna cost? You go get an attorney, they say, hey, give me $1,000. Give me $1,000. I'll take care of everything for you. You don't gotta go to court or anything. Some people ain't got it. You know? Give me $1,000. You know? That's how it is here in Atlanta. Give me $1,000, $800, $1,200. Now back in Charlotte, I know an attorney. You give him $200, that's it. He take care of the whole thing. But here, no, $1,000 on average. Shit, man. It's crazy out here, man. Yeah, like the video. Like the video. Yeah, hold on, give me a second. I'll be back. Yeah, go ahead. I'm back. Yeah, man. So it's real out here, bro. And then things have gotten so bad over the past couple of years, you can't even say nothing online as much as you used to. Certain videos, if you say something that they don't like, they'll pull the whole video down. They did that to me last week. I did a live video. They pulled the whole video down. What's going on, man? This is one reason why I started the membership site. That's the main reason why I started the membership site. Because I can say what I want to say. And another reason why I got the Patreon too. Because I can say what I want to say without being censored. They say it's freedom of speech. That ain't true. It's freedom of speech, but there's consequences. Pull your video down, and you might get a visit from somebody and ring your doorbell. Ding dong. That happens. Jared, what's up? What's going down? I knew chick said gonna be a lawyer. No disrespect to her, she was. No, I think it's not wrong being a lawyer, not wrong being an attorney. We need more people with good intentions anyway. We need more people with good intentions that want to be attorney. It's not wrong being an attorney. If I had to do it all over again, I would have went to law school. That's what I would have done. If I had to do it all over again. It was just to get on your nerves. I feel you. Hey, what you thought about the documentary? ATL. Yeah, oh, yeah, good. So you would be a good lawyer. Probably so. We'll never find out, will we? If I knew what I knew now, I'd have went to law school. And they got all type of programs. You can go to all these colleges got all type of programs, man. You can get in there. But see, I didn't know that when I was young. I didn't know. My parents didn't know that either. Better shut up before they're gonna get me. Anything, hang me by my feet. Ass naked and beat the brakes off me. Man, you can't even walk down the street no more, man. You can't walk down the street no more without getting harassed by a cop. Hey, I've been stopped like walking and jogging. I stopped doing that like 15 years ago. I don't walk nowhere unless I have to. But you know how some people be like, hey, I'm gonna go for a walk down the street. I'm not doing that shit. Fuck that. I've been stopped doing that a long time ago. I see a lot of people be jogging. I'm not doing that shit. Hell with that. Not only do they be jogging, they have on a headphone and be jogging. Right around here. Mm-mm. Now I'll do that back home because I know damn near everybody. And you barely see cops. I'm not doing that around here. I know better. You should come to London to be a lawyer. It's too late for that, Jared. I'm not moving to London. What the hell am I moving to London for? Shit. That's unheard of. Yeah, they took the video down, man. And I was just talking about what I was talking about. I was just talking about just basic stuff at the time. I was I was answering people's questions in the comment section. And that was like, hey, you were talking about sex. What? Why would I talk about sex in a video? I know better than that. I know that's going to be taken down. Only white women do that. White women, they get away with talking about sex in the videos. And they do nothing to them. They get millions of views talking about cock and anal sex, talking about all that, talking about everything that you shouldn't talk about. What they be doing in the bed, what they done, and they'll go on these little tours of swinging parties they be going to and interviewing people that live these alternative lifestyle, and they get millions of views. Millions of views. And the woman is damn near naked in the video. As soon as I put a video, a thumbnail up that a lot of people like looking at, it's a problem now. So there's this double standard, even online. You didn't watch it? She called herself a single mom once in an interview. Also watched the behavior around George W. Bush. She kissed on top of the headline time. That's their unfair advantage to get rich on YouTube. Double standard. Yeah, they say what they want to say. Take out the guns and all kind of stuff. You.
Sharp, what's going on, Sharp?
What up, bro?
Man, Nick, I can't complain. I had to call and clear it up. I saw in the comment section, yeah, man, I ain't watch a documentary because I don't even really rock with Michelle Obama like that. Like I said, she called herself a single mother one time in an interview. I was like kind of thrown off, and I think she's low key jealous of Barack because, like, you know, she like, damn, how he was a one time cylinder and blew up. She like, how the hell he do all that? You see what I'm saying? I
She might be.
The vibe and the body language. You got to see her around George W. Bush, bro. I swear to fucking God. Like, one time I seen her, like, break her neck to get him some candy. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, for real? I never seen that.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, you got to watch it. Watch it. One time she, like, hugged him and kissed him on top of the head. I was like, what the fuck going on? I promise you, bro. I promise you. And then she always saying little slick shit, like, mothers, you gotta love your boy. You gotta be tough on your boys and love your girls, because moms tend to be tough on their girls and easier on their boys and things like that. It's like, nah, you need to try to get to me, be balanced as a parent. Don't try to be tougher or meaner than one than the other. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she got two girls or whatever. They got them two girls or whatever, but, you know, hey, man, whatever. And then about the guy who got shot in Brunswick, bro, I just read an article, 81% of the people who've been getting citations in New York for the coronavirus is Black and Latino. Come on, man, ain't that gonna change? Right, in my neighborhood, I let my boys walk to the store. I walk to the store all the time. You know why? Because the majority of the neighborhood is black. And I know what it is with the police. I'm not, and I let my kids know, don't be scared of the police, but be cautious.
Yeah.
And always understand what behavior you're giving off. Like, don't be scared and don't be like fearful and saying, I don't think you can't live your life. Basically, like next week, man, I'm supposed to drop my nephew and my son off at the mall. They just talked on the phone about that. I'm like, let my kids live their life. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna make them feel fearful. They like 14 and 15. That's what teenagers do. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, you can go to the mall, don't be in there trying to steal nothing and all that, but they make little money and they gonna make mistakes and stuff. I ain't gonna put stuff on them. I'm gonna just get on the rundown. Or being here stealing these folks shit. You steal these folks shit, your ass going to jail, period. Ain't nobody finna be goddamn can't save you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta save your goddamn stuff. You know right from wrong. You wanna come in here and hang out, we're gonna give you a little money. You wanna buy something at the food court, go ahead and buy it. You got a little money to buy you a little shirt or something out the store, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't, that's teenage shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna make them just cause, and that young man, that's sad and tragic that he lost his life. I'm not gonna be like, oh no, like, you know, but I'm not gonna be overly outraged, big bro, cause I know what it is. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, it happened so many times. Shit, it's not new.
Right. Big bro, let me tell you something too. I heard this white man giving on the internet talking about, I'm so sick and tired of white guys doing this to black people. He said, you don't have to, when you see one of them, this is how you talking now. If you see one of them, you can just wave. You don't have to give them the, hey, how you doing? Or you can just bob your head. What's up, man? What's up? In my opinion, it's like, man, white guys shouldn't even be commenting on this shit, bro. Don't comment. To me, that's just my personal opinion. This America, everybody got the freedom of speech. But it's just gonna come off as weird. I don't know if you heard of Neely Fuller, but listen to him.
Yeah.
White folks and black folks.
I got his book. I bought his book years ago.
Yeah, Neely Fuller, man. He say white folks and black folks interacting, it's always some weird shit. It's
it's
always a little
always
bit of tension there. It's always something now.
Yeah, it's always it's always huh?
And I was saying, go ahead.
Yeah, it's always kind of tacky and awkward always. You like okay. I give you example. Let's say you're at work.
Okay.
And you work around a lot of white folks, right? And let's say you see a white woman, you see her 5 days a week. You see her, she said hello, she smiled every day. Good morning, good afternoon. And that keep going on for like maybe a month. And then all of a sudden you say, hey, what's your name? I see you every day. And she said, my name is Kelly, whatever, right? And even that interaction is kind of awkward for her, because she's still trying to gauge you to see, what type of guy you are, or whatever. So you as the guy, if you don't want it to be awkward, you're gonna have to shift the conversation. Because if you wait for her to do it, it's gonna be like, well, I'll see you next time.
Exactly, man. Let me tell you something. I was in Hooters and a white waitress, she kind of, she had big ass titties. I was like, oh man, I couldn't do it though. It just felt too fucking weird. It was like, man, I might goddamn come over her. She might got brothers or some shit, and they don't fuck with blacks or daddy. Yeah. I ain't got time for none of that bullshit. Yeah. I can't do it. So I can't do it.
I feel you, but I don't fuck with them either. They always gonna be attracted to you
though. Oh, Sharp. Let me tell you this. I got a cleaning contract, right? I do the cleaning service.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna mention the company. But they be having like little phrases around the office. It's majority white. Every day I'm hustling, right? We know that Rick Ross.
Yeah.
So immediately, just the conclusion I come to is, okay, on some levels y'all mess with rap. So when y'all singing these rap songs, when it come up to the N-word part, do y'all say, I need to know. In my head, this is what I'm thinking. I can't help it. When I see you using hip-hop phrases and stuff to motivate people around the workplace and you white, I'm immediately going to, man, when the rap song on, you saying the N-word. You see what I'm saying? I can't help it. It's like, so that's why I say it's just going to always be awkward. And it's nothing against white people. You see what I'm saying? Like I said one time on your show, the white man ice ain't colder. It's just in a different drink. You see what I'm saying? And it ain't nothing wrong with that. You see what I'm saying? It ain't nothing wrong with that, bro.
The problem is on their side, not on our side.
I always felt that, man. Like I be getting mad at black sometimes. Like like we accept every culture. We be ready for Cinco de Mayo, St. Patrick's Day. We be ready for everything, and it's like, bro, these folks don't like you, man.
Yeah, the problem is on their side, and not on our side. Now, if you hear a black person talking shit, he just reacting based on what was said in the past or what was said in the moment. That's all. That's just he's just talking. He can't do anything. He go and beat him up or whatever. And even if he do beat him up, what's gonna happen to him afterwards?
Right, bro. Did you hear about the case up there in Indianapolis? The guy, the black guy, father of four, he was doing 3 different ride delivery services. Got into it with a white nerdy looking guy, pulled off. The white guy followed him. So the black guy stopped his car, got out, was like, what's going on? Why you following me? The white guy shot him dead, left the scene, and came back and said he feared for his life. Said the black guy got out of his car, he thought he had something on his
But see,
come to find out the black guy didn't.
See, he made a mistake. He should have never got out of his damn car.
The black guy?
Yeah.
I agree with you.
I agree with you.
See,
you know why that is? He don't know who he's dealing with.
He do know who he did. Now, Sharp, no disrespect, Sharp. I'm a little younger than you when I'm saying this, but I used to do stuff like this, and I hated it. I had to grow out of it, and it come across as hating, but you're not. It's like, why these white folks? Why? Like, let me take white folks out of white women too, but me being a man, it was comparative to another man. So like, why these white boys or white guys can do whatever they want to?
Yeah,
I'm gonna do whatever I want to. I'm gonna do whatever I want to too. I don't care that I'm black. Fuck that. My ancestors fought for this country just like anybody else. I don't give a damn. And
no, I don't
person.
I don't disagree with that, but I don't want to do what they doing. I don't want to do what they doing.
Stuff. No, it's on some level. Okay, for instance, the Indianapolis coach, the main owner, he owned the coach, the Indianapolis coach. He got caught with like $100,000 in the car one time and some pills. Slap on the wrist. He got slapped on the wrist. He had to do. He got fined. He got fined by the NFL. This shit with Robert Kraft. He just got caught with the in the Asian whorehouse. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying do that. I'm not saying trick off. I'm not saying do none of that. But what happened? Let me go back to the guy who got shot. The driver who was driving them different delivery services. He like, why is this white boy following me? It can be anybody's skin color, and I tell people that, but it's just the fact that it seemed like the white boy was like, how dare this black guy try me like this? Because you know there's an element in it. And the black guy was like, man, I'm finna try me like this, keep following behind me. And I agree.
This daytime was it daytime or nighttime?
This was like daytime, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm not getting out my. Let me tell you something. When I'm on the highway, I'm not getting out my car for nobody that I don't know. That's just me.
And sure, I agree with you 100%. I be in the car with people. Like, if it be like a Rolls Royce incident, I don't even look at the other car. Like, if I might have swerved just a slightly and the car blowing at me, like, want to flip me out, I don't even look at the other person. It's like, man, I ain't got time for that, man. I ain't finna start no Rolls Royce incident. I don't know what type of day you had. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Or we can go on about our business. Even if they made a mistake, I don't be like trying to chase them down. You know what I'm saying? It's like, say, man, you made a mistake. Go ahead on about your life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I ain't trying to start no incident. I got kids I'm trying to come home to and white. I don't get shot up, you know, on some mistake. And I done had the police that put guns to my head before and everything. Like, basic traffic stop. But I ain't even go try to pursue no lawsuit or nothing. I just was like, man, and this was a black cop. It was a black guy just got killed on Instagram Live. He did a high speed chase.
Yeah,
black guy, black police. You saw that?
No. This is here in Atlanta?
Nah, it wasn't in Atlanta, man. It was on World Star. I can't remember where it
was. Oh, no, I don't.
I don't. City.
No, I don't be on World Star. No, I don't.
I wasn't on World Star. It came across. It was on YouTube too. It came across on Facebook. It came across a Facebook post, and it was like, guy gets killed on Instagram Live, and the police didn't know he was on Instagram Live, and the cop was like, man, look like this gonna be a closed casket funeral. You're like, damn, and the cop was black, so it's like, there go the black, always white on black. This was a black cop that killed this kid. And the kid came out the Air Force. It's just a lot, man. You know, it's like, black man, ain't nobody here to save you. You got to save yourself. You got brothers that like now, me and you, we talking, you know, building on whatever we building on. It ain't no disagreements or nothing like that. I'm supporting China. You support me by picking up the phone and allowing me to speak on your platform.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Ain't no negativity at all. If you got somebody like that in your life, go ahead. But if you see all that other stuff, you try to stay away from it.
Yeah, it's like, bro, it's like this. If when you're out, let's say when you're out and about driving around, if you don't got no gun, you shouldn't be trying to get into anything with anybody.
Exactly.
that makes sense to me. That might not make sense to a lot of people. If you're like driving and you get stopped, just stop, bro. Don't try to run. And like some people I see get out the car and run. I'm like, where you going? And how long are you gonna keep doing that? I mean,
it's so crazy. It's like you did watch the video because the boy was on Instagram Live saying that he was like, man, I'm running today. The police don't have to catch me because I'm finna go. He said, I'm finna bail out the car. He ran with the people.
Man, I done seen plenty. I've seen that shit plenty of times. But you probably gonna get shot in the back. And if you don't get shot in the back, how long are you gonna be able to keep running? That's the point. That's my point. I mean, like,
man, he wanted to go to jail. I'm sure he didn't want to die, but it's like, shit. The police got a taser. They talked about that. They said that on the damn thing too. The man was like, and Roots, and you can hear the other officer, which was white, telling him, so in a situation like this, you might want to use the taser or something to that effect.
No,
the word taser.
They're not using no taser. They never use a taser. I ain't never seen no cop.
I don't see no. I don't see some folks get took down by a taser. That shit be so funny. I'm sorry.
No. I'm talking about somebody's. No, I'm talking about somebody's on the run. I ain't never seen no cop use no taser.
Oh yeah, not on the run. I seen where somebody came toward the cop and he used the taser.
Yeah, I seen that.
But I ain't never seen somebody running and they used the taser.
If you're running from a cop,
that turned into a video game.
Yeah, if you're running from a cop and your back is turned, you're gonna get shot in the back.
Right. He done turned into a video game for that police officer.
Yeah.
He ready to shoot somebody. That's what I feel. You want to shoot somebody. You know what I'm saying? I thought about being a police officer one time, short, when I was like 5 or 6. Other than that, I just couldn't see myself being no police officer.
I never thought about it. It never even crossed my mind 1 second.
But I can't lie, it did. I thought that was the thing to do. You know how you in kindergarten and they ask what you want to be, and then me being in a rough environment, I thought police supposed to be the big guy. All that old TV shit.
Well, that's the trick. That's the perception. Boys in blue.
Hey man, you crazy, sharp, but yeah, exactly. But it was like, nah, I don't know. And then when I started hearing about cricket cops, by the time I got into like shit, I had to be in like the 4th grade. I was hearing about cricket cops and shit. It was like,
plus, check this out. If you're a cop, nobody like you. So you got a double dose. You black and you a cop. That's a recipe for a disaster.
I agree with you 1,000%. Unless you policing your own neighborhood. Like, let's say you got a community and you got like strong men in this community, and they're like, listen, we ain't going for this shit in this community. I don't give a fuck what y'all do over there, but we ain't going for this. If we see some outside crazy shit going on, it's like, look, I'm gonna tell you what's going on. You see what I'm saying? Then you policing yourself. You policing your own community. Then you ain't really got to worry about the police. You see what I'm saying?
Man, that shit usually don't work on the East Coast, bro. Now I've seen that work on the West Coast, but on the East Coast, that usually doesn't go well. That's a good strategy. It sounds good, but that don't work that well on this side of the country. On the West Coast, they'll blow their brains out. So,
but you know why it don't work on here? To me, it's just a lot of fucking single mother raised people. You know what I'm saying? Men and women. I just, no disrespect, but it's just what it is. No fucking structure. Guys be so overly emotional, wanna fucking blow everything out of proportion. Y'all folks can't laugh and joke no more.
No, it's much deeper than that. It's the cops. It's the presence of a cop. They don't have a good representation. That's what it's. It's much deeper than just the single mothers and that shit.
Well, see, what I'm saying about not the police, I'm saying in your neighborhood when you have when I'm saying policing your own neighborhood, you can't police your own neighborhood because the people inside the neighborhood won't allow you to police. Like nowadays, shit, you barely can tell a young man, hey man, you need to go ahead and pull your pants up. What's going on with you? Pull your pants up. You see what I'm saying? You can barely tell a young man that without him wanting to fight you, stuff like that. You see what I'm saying?
Well, yeah. Well, that's true.
Let me say this before you go ahead, sir. I'm gonna be honest with you. I rarely come across that because guys see me with my son, so they're like, okay, this guy here coming from a good place. You see what I'm saying? So I use it, but when I do see it goes left. You see what I'm saying? Like, it not too far from where I stay. It was during the coronavirus. I was like, explain this. They had a shootout and a 7-year-old little boy got shot. You see what I'm saying? Got by a straight bullet. It's like, you're supposed to be quarantining, first of all. Now you out here shooting, and you can't, you a little 7-year, you so bad of a shooter that you done shot in somebody's house and the 7-year-old got shot. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna compare that to that boy getting jogged, that young man getting jogged, and that was unfortunate. That was dumb. That was pure racism by that father and son cutting that boy down as a jogger. But at the same time, during the quarantine, you can't be out here having no shootout and a 7-year-old die, and you want somebody to take you serious when you saying that you want people to respect you and all this. It's like you can't have that type of stuff going on. You see what I'm saying, Shark? That's what I mean when it's like the single mother raised young men and the women too. Some of the girls going through that. Because I know some good police officers, Shark. My kids were trying to go play basketball. They were playing basketball on Thursdays. They were playing basketball on Thursdays, Shark.
It doesn't exist.
What's up?
There's no such thing as a good police officer, bro.
Well, let me say this. Not good, decent.
Okay, he might be a decent person, but when he go to that job, he got to do what they say.
Nah, I ain't the. Well, let me say that. Well, that's like a military. That's like somebody in the military.
Yeah, exactly.
It's people in the military. You got to do what they say do.
Yeah.
You go over here to Baghdad. Yeah, exactly. People are dying. You go over here to Baghdad, and they say we got to go in this mission, and you know that in this town, it's kids and women and their civilians. It's like shit.
Yeah.
We gotta go up in here.
And you know what? That's why I got out. That's why I got out, because I figured out that same shit they want us to do, the same shit they're doing back home. So I'm like, I'm getting up out of here. You know, I don't want to be a part of this shit.
But Sharp, at the same time, I know a guy came from my neighborhood. He been in the military for 20 years, bro. He been in there almost 20 years now, and we look at him with with a lot of respect. We know him.
Yeah, y'all look at him.
You see what I'm saying?
No, y'all look at him as with respect because the perception of the military is a good thing. That's all. It ain't got nothing. It ain't really got nothing to do with him. He might be a good guy, but it ain't really
right. And that's all I'm saying, Short. I don't look at the. That's the thing. I can't speak on nobody else, but I don't look at the military as no good thing. I look at him as a good person though, and he took advantage of what the opportunity the military gave him. Because I know the neighborhood we came from, and we look at him like, man, we glad you're doing that because we could now. Was we on every mission with him? No. We don't know what he could have been asked to do that he wouldn't want to do. But man, check this out. That's like being in the mall. If you in the mall, if they tell you to hit this man, you gotta hit him. It ain't no talking back. You're gonna have to hit him.
Like being in the what?
Find out you cooperate. If you in the mob, if you in the mafia.
Yeah, it's like being.
And they tell you to kill somebody.
Yeah, that's another good example. That's another good example. Some people will say, "Hey, man, I know a guy. He's mob affiliated. He's a good guy." I'm like, no, he ain't. I don't know no good guys that's in the mob.
Gangs, blood.
But gang, well, that's a little bit different. Not all gang members, but some. That's a little bit different. You know.
See, but then some people might challenge you on that and say, how is it different?
Because
they get people. Go ahead.
Because gangs were started. It was a neighborhood thing. It wasn't.
You're gonna say that too.
It wasn't because the mafia. No, hell no. They didn't have no good intentions.
They gonna say, but the gang. Okay, if you go to Blood and Crooks, they said they started the Bloods. They said they started the Bloods because they were getting beat up by the Crips. They said we had to start the Bloods because we were getting beat up by the Crips. But you did say not all of them. You did say not all of them.
Not all of them. Some of these groups are corrupt now. No doubt.
And I ain't trying to diss them, but it's like, you can't be doing that. You can't throw the rock and hide your hand. You know what I'm saying? You can't be saying like, oh, they doing that and you doing it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're like me. They're like the pro-blacks who got a white. You know how you say you pro-black, man, you're white. I don't got nothing to do with that. You can smash whoever you smash.
I don't know how those guys live with white women. I don't know how black women live with white guys. I don't know how they. I want to bring somebody on and I want to talk about that. How do you coexist with a how long y'all been living together, and what's the daily routine like? And
Sharp, I'm finna.
Yeah, go ahead.
Man, thanks for letting me be on the show. I know somebody who was married. They was at a barbecue. They say this guy be saying nigga and everything, bro. I ain't, not to be disrespectful on the platform saying the N-word and stuff, but yeah, they was like, he be saying nigga. He did construction work. Now this young lady, she was like halfway mixed. Her dad was black. Her mom was mixed. But she used to date black guys at first exclusively. Then she got married to a white guy, had 2 babies by him. Like, his babies used to be around my kids, and the baby used to try to, like, the son, they were like all around the same age, like 3 or 4. And the little boy tried to snatch something from my little boy. And I was like, nah. I was like, nah, you ain't finna, you know what I'm saying? You ain't finna try, we finna set that tone right now. And I ain't care about the white boy being right here and then, but they was like, yeah, he be saying, nigga, he ain't never said it around me. And then in certain situations, he like, I'm finna just leave before it gets.
You talking about the husband?
Yeah, the white guy.
Man, they say that shit. Man, they say that shit all the time, bro.
Right, but not around. I ain't never been around where they saying it around me.
Me either.
Hold on. I was in a work. I'll take that back. I was in a work environment where a white gay girl, a white lesbian, she had tattoos on her face and everything. She was rapping a song, and she said, "That's how I know when in facilities when y'all using motivational rap lyrics and stuff like every day we hustling." It's like, I know that y'all saying the N-word. You see what I'm saying? I know you with it. You can't tell me that.
That's like, because that's just like this girl that seen at the job. She listened to Tupac every morning coming in. So yeah. So you know what? I ain't surprised. Shit. Right. That shit is just entertainment to them, bro.
Right, because it's like, if you smashing this white girl, I know she want to say, like, smash me harder, nigger, or something like that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, if she say that to you, it's like you her slave. You see what I'm saying? It's like you done became her slave. And it's like, I can just imagine what the white guy saying to the black girl.
Oh, all kind of nigga, bitch, and all kind of craziness.
Oh, but I'm telling you, I already know.
Yeah.
I already know, bro. You heard of? I know you heard of the website Ghetto Gaggers. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy, bro. Crazy. It's like, man, this shit don't make no sense. But you know, it is what it is for whatever reason. That's what they want to do. But you can't tell me you pro-black. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear you complaining about anything that happened in the black community. You know what I'm saying? You're talking to somebody white, but that's all. It's how it is with it. But
yeah, I mean, I don't know, bro. I just want to talk to somebody one day. But hey, tell me how's your marriage with this your wife, your white wife or your white husband? That's what I want to know. You know.
And the girl used to be complaining about the guy all the fucking time, man. I used to be saying in my head, I never said it, but I used to be saying, you should have stayed with a fucking black guy for all this shit. And he be saying nigga and shit. And you like, we ain't coming around him saying cracker this, cracker that. You see what I'm saying? But he coming around saying nigga and stuff. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
He tried to smash her cousin before. It was like, man, this shit wild.
Oh, they be doing all kind of crazy sex escapade with them. You know, all kind of craziness going on. You know, but they look at they look at, you know, that's fun to them. Having sex with your friends, you having sex with his friends, and if you married a white woman, you having sex with her and her friends and all kind of shit. That's fun to them.
Hey man, I know some blacks like that, man.
Yeah, me too.
Couple trips and shit. They be taking a couple trips and shit. They're like, come on now.
Yeah, but
I already know.
Yeah, you know, do their thing or whatever. But there's a difference. There's a difference between how we do it and how they do it. There's a difference, you know. But thanks for calling, bro. I'm about to get up out of here.
All right, big dog.
Peace. What's up? What kind of pills he got caught with? I don't know. I didn't even know nothing about the Colts owner getting caught. So I have no idea. But he gonna get a slap on the wrist. Those billionaires, they don't go to jail. The white billionaires don't go to jail. That's how that is. You know. They have the best attorneys money can buy, and they know judges and hidden places, and they know the sheriff and police in their town, in their city. So they ain't really they're not gonna really go to jail or anything. They might get a slap on the wrist, just pay these fees and throw me a bag, and you'll keep it moving. That's usually how that works. You know. You got cold X pills. Oh, okay. Yeah, those guys, they don't go to jail, man. Especially if he's in the public eye. Forget about it. He's not going to jail. No. But really, if you're a billionaire, white billionaire, world is your oyster. Yeah, I'm about to bounce. It's almost 11 o'clock. I've been on an hour and a half. You know, I think I've been talking about Michelle Obama long enough. Michelle Obama! I've been talking about her long enough. You know, not too much more to talk about. You know, and yeah, go check out the documentary if you haven't seen it yet. Michelle Obama. It's a good documentary, but I thought it would be more than that. She didn't say anything in there that was new to me. She said something like, "Hey," I think the lady asked her, "Hey, what is something that you found out that you didn't know before you went to Princeton?" She's like, "They're not that smart." Shit, I already knew that. And she said, "They get in there. There's all type of programs you can get it. Go to these Ivy League schools. I already know all that shit." So, there wasn't nothing new, you know. She was just rambling, talking about how, you know, she had a hard time, you know. But what they do. Yeah, go check it out, man. Somebody else sent me a couple things happen with women, with athletes and entertainers. People have been sending me this one guy, Eric Thomas, the football player. Him and his wife. I'm gonna talk about that in a video. What I think about that. He made a mistake too. Eric Thomas. He played for Baltimore Ravens, a free safety. He made a mistake too. I'm gonna talk about that in a video. I'll probably drop it tomorrow. You know. So hey man, you know, like the video, subscribe, check out my Patreon, you know, if you like this video, check the Patreon out, you know. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.